Are you feeling overwhelmed by the amount of information that is out there about real estate? You could listen to the national news and they're telling you one thing. You could listen to your regional news and they're telling you another thing. And then someone living in your city can tell you a whole different story. Well, real estate is very local. And I know there's an overwhelming amount of information out there, so it's very confusing. Well, in this video, I am going to go over the real estate market in the city of Folsom and the numbers for the month of September that have recently been released. It's good to track the numbers over time, so you can check out my other videos from the previous month. The homes that were for sale in September, which is the amount of inventory on the market of this year versus the last month, went up 5.5%. The amount of homes that were sold went down 14.1% from August, and the amount that were pending, which is properties that have currently been on the market and are currently in contract waiting to close escrow, went down 9.1%. So compared to September of last year, what are those numbers? So the homes for sale this September versus last September went down 33%. So we have way less homes for sale at this time. And then the amount of sold properties also went down, and those are down 23%. And the pendings, which again are properties that are in contract, went down 7.5%. So the sold price to list price ratio, so it's exactly the same from August to September and up 3.2% from September of last year. The average list price, which is what a person lists their property for, it's not necessarily what it sells for, but what it goes on the market for, that is down 2.7% from last month. So we have properties that are a little bit less expensive that are going on the market. And then it is up 8.8% from the same time last year. The average sold price, that is when we definitely pay attention to, because that tells us what the properties are selling for. So that is up 1.5% from August to September and up 5.6% from September of last year. So the months of inventory is up 25% from last month. Average price per square foot, so that number is up 1.3% from August to September and up 3.2% from September of last year. The days on market, so that is how long a property is on the market before it gets an accepted contract and goes into the escrow period. So the days on market is up 3.4% from last month, from August to September, which is very interesting because I've been wondering if we're going to head into a lull in the fall months. So we see that properties have been staying on the market a little bit more. And the days on market is down 18.9% from September of last year. So as you remember, we had that definite lull in the market in last fall, especially after the interest rates went up. Although around that time they were up to 6, and we thought that was really high. So typically we look at 3 months and below as being a seller's market, 3 to 6 months being a neutral market, and 6 months and over being a buyer's market. So currently, the months of inventory is up 25% from last month, but we're still at only 2 months of inventory in September versus 1.6 months of inventory in August. So the months of inventory is 13% than it was in September of 2022. In September of 2022, there were 2.3 months of inventory compared to 2 months currently. We will definitely continue to monitor these numbers. Those are the numbers for the real estate market in September of 2023 for the city of Folsom. What we can gather from this information is that if you are selling your home, you definitely have to price it properly, make it look the best that it can look, and really, really make sure that you have full marketing for your property and that you are able to be strategic in your pricing and the way you are presenting your property. As far as for buyers, if we continue to see an increase in days on market, then we may have some negotiating room going into the fall. But as we have seen, the price per square foot has still continued to remain strong and go up, and so has the sold price. So we're going to continue to see that the common rules of supply and demand still apply. So as we have continue to have low inventory, we still see that demand and we still see homes that are moving on the market. If you have any questions about this information, I always want to hear from you. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please like it, please share it, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any more videos like this in the future. I'll see you in the next video.